Hey, it's Ass. I'm terrified. Today I'm gonna build this Nanoblocks rabbit. I got this on discount at an art supply store, and it comes with a lot of really tiny blocks. They are so small. This is also my first time trying to do a voiceover, so we're gonna see how this goes. I just figure because it takes kind of a much longer time than I always anticipate to actually build these things, that I'd speed up the video footage and do it. So it looks like in this part of the footage, and mind you, I filmed this like 2 months ago. Little over a month ago, I don't remember. Something like that. It was before I went on vacation, but I think this is the rabbit's body that I'm trying to build just now. And it was kind of weird because with Lego, you stick the pieces together, but with the Nanoblock, what you're supposed to do for the instructions, and the way the instructions are laid out, I'm just gonna go with that, is set down the first layer of blocky blocks that you're trying to build with, and then go from there. So I don't know. It was a strange experience. This was my first time building with the nano block. It might be my last. I don't know. If I find another set that I'm interested in, like another cute woodland creature, then yeah, sure, I'd totally do this again, but we'll see. So that's it. Sorry, you might be hearing my fish tank just gurgling in the background. It's quite noisy, but it keeps the fish happy. So that's rabbit's body. And also with Nanoblock, there's, how I say, some of the pieces you have to put in diagonally. That's like the best way to describe, and that makes things difficult, but I guess I managed to get the first two layers stuck together on this, which, once you've got the first two layers down, it's fairly easy to get the rest of it together, at least for the one piece. And I remember this took me an hour to build, and I had to do it over the span of a week because I was busy, and I have to find a time when I can both sit down and film this and build it. Things happen. Real life happened in spades. So that's how it was. I am, going back and forth to the vets with my cat. He's doing much better now, so that's really great. I'm working way too much, staying late a lot, which at my pay grade and my salary I shouldn't be doing. I don't get paid any sort of overtime, so I really should not be staying late and giving them free time. And this is what a lot of my family is telling me as well, is that I shouldn't be doing this, but they all work union jobs. So, they get representation within the workplace. I don't think they get it, what it's like to just work corporate. But we're entering a fairly busy period at our job. Any sort of construction or construction adjacent business, like the one that I work in, is going to be busy around springtime and summertime, just because that's when a lot of the projects start. So, I've been doing a lot of invoicing, and being me, I keep track of all the invoicing that I do. So, I know, there's an upward trend in, how much I've been doing since, the beginning of the year, which is kind of cool. It's kind of nerdy that I keep track of that, but the reason I did that is because what I really wanted was to have a nice big raw data set that I could just play in Excel. Yeah, here you can see some of the little, it's bunny speeds that are the little diagonal pieces. So Maybe that's what I was trying to show you, but that's most of his body is built at this point, and it looks like I'm laying down another layer. I don't know if I'm actually starting on his head or what. I don't know what's going on. Things were so hazy. So, see, look, the lighting's different in this frame. It must be a different day. I think it was when I tried to film more on like Friday morning before I went to work. And it looks like, okay, so there's a bunch of little pink pieces there, so I'm trying to build Bunny's head, is what's happening. I'm excited. I went to Dundee to visit my partner over Easter weekend, and we went to Decon, and it was great. But I also picked up in like one of the little convenience store like corner shops there. I picked up 2 little model kits, and those are like, I think they're geared towards kids. Like one of them is just like a Statue of Liberty that you punch out of, like, it looks like thick plasticky cardstock. I don't know. So that's going to be fun. And then the other is dinosaur skeletons that you snap out of the sprue, and they're like glow in the dark plastic, and they're small, and like each of these things cost me like £1. I think one of them was £2. So I'm going to be like trying to build those, like, and film that as well. I'm going to try and find my tripod. I feel like my giant like Godzilla hand keeps getting in the way of this footage, so that's first layer of Bunny's head, probably. I don't even know. I'm so crap at filming these things. But that was the other thing that's happened between then and, like, between when I filmed and now. So, like, I'm doing this voiceover and it's the middle of May already. So that's, you know, it's just real life. What are you gonna do? So, this little animal's head. I remember having to use scissors to open up all these little packets. And the kit also suggests that you use tweezers, but yeah, I wasn't gonna like go dig out a pair of tweezers or, you know, use my eyebrow tweezers for this purpose. Just gonna stick them together the way they need to be. And the kit did a fairly good job separating the pieces by step, but then there were some, like you notice I had to open up and dump out this little bag of, you know, yellow and green flower pieces so that I could find some other little bits to build Bunny's head with. But overall, everything is pretty separate, like step by step. And it also, the kit itself came in a Ziploc bag, like, overall, so if you can't finish everything in one go, which I couldn't, then you can, you know, you can just bundle it all up into a little Ziploc baggie and, you know, do it again later. So it all works out really good. I do hope I find another that's kind of like a cute little critter, because I would build these again if I could find one. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I don't get into the shops very often. Like, I don't get out much between, like, my job and, you know, just wanting to go home after. I'm being a bit more firm now about actually leaving work on time, or at least, like, somewhat on time, like, before 5:30. Come on, dudes. And I think that's helpful. I can, you know, start doing studying again. I was studying towards an accountancy certificate, so I'd like to continue with that. I'm kind of low-key looking for another job just because I hate commuting. Sometimes it takes me an hour and a half to drive home, that's stupid. I'm sorry, it is. So, but you know, I'm okay with where I'm at. It's just if I could find something closer, I would take something closer. What else am I wanting to do? Well, I'm wanting to do more of these videos and just hang out with Kat and, you know, have a good time. And maybe start taking my cat to the park. There's my apartment, like there's not even a road between my building and the park. There's just a fence. So we can walk over, and the street that I live on is a dead end block with like a little parkway that, you know, adjoins the park. So it's a really cool little area. So why is my screen gone green? I don't know. But that's gone now. So like I think it would be nice to get Kat like on a collar and a leash. Jeez, it's doing it again. It's not cool. Hello? Did it break? Did I break the thing? But I was building flowers. That's what was happening. And hopefully I can get some footage of the whole thing that's just done. Good heavens, that is weird. Okay. Well, I guess that's where this video was going to stop anyway. It's like almost over. So, thank you for watching, and thank you for sitting through this, and oh, there we go. See, there will be another photo of the thing completed anyway. It might just be iMovie, like, just playing up. I'm still learning how to use iMovie, so it's been good times. But there's a bunch of flowers that I made for Bunny to eat. Yep, there we go. And that's what you got. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Bye.